Hiya folks, it's Kikoski here, just letting you know that this video contains scenes that may not be suitable for people who suffer from epilepsy. Please keep this in mind if you intend to watch the video. Without further ado, it's time for more adventure! Hiya folks, it's Kikoski here, and welcome back to Let's Play Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. And when last we left off, we're in this pyramid. Sternhart trusted us to go in with him after we told him the name of Plato's dialogue. We got that bit of information from the parrot. Very helpful parrot. Unfortunately, there doesn't appear to be very much in here. There's this animal head, there's some spiral designs, but there's also a spiral design. This one is a little different. I don't know if Sternhart's noticed this. They haven't mentioned it if they have. But either way, we're going to do some investigating, starting with this.
Looks like it could use a nose.
That it does. Can we open it?
Doesn't seem to open.
Fair enough. Can we manipulate it?
I can't move it.
It's pretty stuck to the wall. Now, what about these?
Engraved symbols of water and life.
Those are the generic ones. Now, the specific one.
This one looks different, more deeply etched.
Can I push it?
I can't move it.
Can I pull it?
I can't. Years of tarnish have it all gummed up.
Tarnish? Got to find a way to remove some tarnish. What do we have that can do that? Not our copy of National Archaeology, and not a whip. Maybe we can mention this to Sternhart.
Say there.
Yes?
No. Let's instead start from here and work our way up.
What was the purpose of this chamber?
You have me there. Some sort of crypt?
Either you're playing dumb, or you really haven't figured anything out about this place.
Say there.
Yes?
Have you found anything at all?
So you've never found anything here?
No, I'm stumped.
I'm really not trusting you. There's a tiny hint of sarcasm in your voice.
Professor.
Yes?
And now this that's probably a hint on what we need to do next.
Don't you have to keep an eye on your store?
Oh, I'm sure it's safe. I'd much rather keep an eye on you.
So you're going to keep your wits about you and prevent us from doing something you don't like interacting with your store or poking about in this place where you don't want us. But I know how we can deal with that. Let's talk to Sophia.
Sophia, let's talk.
Time to play the distraction
What's
game.
up?
What's up indeed? What do we do now first?
What do we do now?
Let's keep looking.
Good idea. But we can't do that with Sternhart keeping his eyes on us like a hawk.
Can I talk to you, Sophia?
What's up?
Specifically, we're talking to her shoes right now. Actually, we're talking to her. Her hitbox for interactions just starts at her feet, apparently. Let's try this.
Could you talk to Sternhart and keep him occupied?
Okay. Dr. Sternhart, I'd like to speak to you.
I don't know why you turned back to Indy there, but this plan seems to be working, despite the fact that you should have heard us talking about that. Let's be quick. You should have seen us leave, too. You probably should have heard the parrot as well. Now, the only thing that we can get from here that's of any use, it seems, is the lamp.
Good thing that pest Sternhart's not around.
I don't know about you, but I think kerosene might do the trick when it comes to cleaning up that symbol on the wall. Let's look at this.
It's a lamp filled with kerosene.
The game is again pointing out the kerosene. How do we get to the kerosene? We open the lamp. And now it's an opened kerosene lamp.
Better not spill the kerosene.
Indeed. And this is when we spill the kerosene and perish. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Excuse me, won't you?
Hello.
Let's see what your friend is up to.
Ah, you're now here. I could show you the kerosene lamp, but I feel like that's a poor plan. Let's save before we try that. You never know what interactions we'll get. Right, we will give this to you.
So, you took my lamp, eh? Keep it. You may find some use for it.
Oh. I'm surprised at how unconcerned you are about this. Right. Kerosene lamp on this design.
Look, the kerosene ate away the tarnish.
Remarkable.
And now we can use this.
Now I got it.
Marvelous.
And that gives us a spiral design. Let's look at it.
It's a stone carving.
Now, there's only one more thing that we can interact with here, and it's this animal head. For now, though, I'm going to try and give this to you and see what you think about it. Could give this to Sophia. Apparently I can't give this to Sophia. Okay, what do you think?
No, thanks. I don't want it.
Are you sure? This is your dig. Alright then, we'll keep it. More importantly, we'll use this here.
It fits perfectly. Now it looks kind of like an elephant.
Amazing.
Now, we have an elephant head and an elephant's nose here. Let's look at that nose.
It resembles an elephant's trunk.
I get the feeling this is a switch that we need to manipulate. Either to open this up, or to open what looks like a tiny entranceway over there. I think it's going to be this. But there's only one way to find out. Experimentation!
Look at that.
Astonishing.
It is a crypt.
Bless my soul, the tomb of an Atlantean king. Here's a small stone disc with images of land and sea engraved on it. I do believe it's a world stone. At last I have the thing. Goodbye, fellow seekers.
Wait!
Oh no, he got away!
He got away through a secret door that we sort of could see but couldn't interact with. But I don't think he found the most important thing. There's another bead here. Let's look at the tomb first, though. This is a big discovery.
Who knows? Maybe it is the tomb of an Atlantean king.
Maybe it is. Right. Let's look at this bead.
Looks like a bead of orichalcum.
Well, that's ours.
Too bad for Sternhart. He missed the orichalcum bead.
The world stone, though, seems very important. Or might be important. He was certainly pleased about it. Let's use this again. Hide this.
It won't go any farther.
Oh. Can I push it down? Yes, I can. Probably best to hide this.
Can I talk to you, Sophia?
What's up?
Well, what do we do now? Obviously, give chase.
What do we do now?
Let's move on.
I first want to try and give chase. Let's look at that door.
It's almost invisible.
Almost.
It won't budge.
And we can't open it. What if we push it?
It won't budge.
What if we talk to it? We cannot talk to it. Can we pick up the door? We can try.
I can't pick that up.
Darn it! Well, we got something. And that something is important. That said, we could give the bead to the man in the Azores. That might be worth information on the lost dialogue of Plato. It's worth a go. So let's head this way. I wonder how Sternhart's going to get out. Maybe he's just hiding away, or he's investigating deeper still. Does reveal, however, that he knows more about Atlantis than we do. He, like Kerner, is one step ahead, and that's unfortunate. But I'm sure we'll catch up.
Let's find the airport.
I hope you find it. Let us travel by map! At least this makes sense, because airplane. This place does look pretty. Very pretty. And it's one short car ride up to here. Do you want the bead? I hope you do. Because if you don't, I've got nothing else. Okay. Let's have you do the talking.
Listen,
Yes?
Ooh, do you actually have our inventory? You might not.
how'd we get mixed up with this screwball?
The screwball in Iceland, remember?
That checks out.
Here, talk to him again.
Okay.
We don't have it. Okay, I suppose Indy's gonna have to talk to him this time.
Listen,
Yes?
You take over.
I think you better take over.
Okay, I'll think of something.
I hope you do, otherwise this game's very short. Okay, let us open the door. Knock knock!
Mr. Costa?
Pipe down, I'm coming.
What are you doing? I already talked to him.
You must have missed something.
Go ahead, find out for yourself.
I suppose you're selling something. If it's not a priceless artifact, I don't want it.
We've got something. Do you have a bathroom I could use? Let's try that.
You have a bathroom in there I can use?
Yes and no. Now go away.
Ah!
You can take your foot out of your mouth now.
Yeah, sure.
Wonderful. We are totally going to open this again. She is not pleased with us. It's understandable.
Mr. Costa?
You again? What do you want?
Let's talk about that trade.
Let's talk about a trade.
Okay, what you got?
Okay, I don't think he wants any of these, but we're gonna try anyway.
I'm offering this rare archaeology magazine.
That magazine rejects all my articles. You keep it. Got anything else?
Okay, that won't work. What about this won't work? Because, I mean, even if he does want it, we're not gonna trade it. It's a signature item of ours.
I'm offering this genuine American-made bullwhip.
Not a chance. What good is a whip in this day and age? Got anything else?
You'd be surprised. Okay, what about this?
I'm offering this ancient coppery bead.
Bead, you say? A mere bead for the unique knowledge I possess? You'll have to do better than that. Come back when you've got something worth my while.
I don't want to hear a word.
And we won't hear a word. Okay. Nothing good was gained there apart from some dialogue. But let's face it, dialogue's worth it. I think Sophia's going to be mad with us for a little while. Understandable. Let's spend even more money
Come on, let's go.
and go back to Iceland, because I think that's where we need to use the bead. If that thing that the archaeologist is digging out the ice is Atlantean, it'll run on orichalcum beads. Travel by map! Always travel by map. At least it looks like this archaeological dig hasn't been disturbed. If we find Kerner here, we're in trouble. Oh no!
Too bad, he's frozen solid. A little too dedicated to his work, I guess.
Really should have took better care of himself. We can't talk to him, and we can't take him out.
I can't pick that up.
Well, I'm sorry. But you did make some progress.
It looked like a bead would fit in the eel's mouth.
Yep, the head has been exposed.
It looks like Heimdall managed to chip the eel head free.
And I think we can use the bead here.
It fits perfectly.
Whoa!
Look, it melted itself right out of the ice.
Seems like it was some kind of heater. Or the very least, its function generates a lot of heat.
It's a bronze coil.
Well, we're taking that. At least we managed to finish your work for you. I'm gonna have to tell someone about this. Well, don't think much else is going to be gained from this place. Now we have something we can trade. Let's go. I don't want to think about all of the expenses we're going to be filing to the college at the end of this adventure. Forms are going to be a nightmare.
Let's head for the airport.
Maybe that's why we're traveling about everywhere, trying to avoid doing that for as long as possible. Let us once again, folks, travel by map! And here we are again. The pilot of that seaplane must be really happy that we keep coming back here. We failed the first time, but this time we'll succeed. I'll note, by the way, we still have the lamp. That might end up being important. And here we are once more, with something to trade.
Mr. Costa?
You again? What do you want?
This time, you'll be happy.
Let's talk about a trade.
Okay, what you got?
What about...
I'm offering this mysterious eel figurine.
Now that looks interesting. You've got a deal, mister. Now listen carefully. I don't know exactly where to find it, but the lost dialogue of Plato is in the Ashkenazi collection. Got that?
I think so. The Ashkenazi collection.
Very good. Nice doing business with you.
The Ashkenazi collection? You know something, Sophia? I believe Barnett College owns the Ashkenazi collection.
Meanwhile...
Dr. Obermann, fantastic news.
Kerner, at last!
See what Herr Jones has kindly provided.
What on earth?
Isn't it amazing?
You fool! You come back to show me this prehistoric knick-knack?
Herr Doctor, I believe this knick-knack, as you call it, comes from the lost city.
Then we have failed. I see no evidence here of some magical metal Plato called orichalcum.
Look here. Concealed in the base is a small shiny bead.
And it glitters like fire, exactly as Plato described.
It's my guess we found the treasure we seek.
I never guess. We must test.
My God.
Ooh.
We've done it! The energy of uranium without any radioactivity. And those smug American scientists know nothing.
That gives me an idea. Suppose I place the bead inside the statue's open mouth. You saw that? Think of trucks powered by these beads. Think of tanks. Think of airplanes.
Use your imagination, Kerner. Think big like the Americans. Think of bombs.
Well, that's very worrying. Very, very worrying. All that energy.
So why are you dragging me in here?
Well, this is where the collection is.
This is Caswell Hall. We store all our junk here.
You think Plato's lost dialogue is junk?
No.
I used to. Now I'm not so sure.
Well, when you figure it out, I'll meet you in your office.
Okay. Well, looks like we're going to be investigating this place, and there she goes. I like that little bit of attention to detail that she's going into the office. And when we come back, folks, there's investigation for us to do. Much searching, much seeking. And we have to do this quickly, because Kerner and that scientist, Dr. Uberman, they are working very, very fast. That said, they don't have any more orichalcum. They gave it to that little statue. We're going to need to make sure they don't get more orichalcum. Oh no, imagine if they get to Atlantis and it's just full of orichalcum. That's not a happy thought. That's not a happy thought at all. Indy doesn't know it, but this has gotten a lot more dangerous. A lot more dangerous. And when we come back, folks, hopefully we'll prevent things from getting even worse. Oh, who are we kidding? Things are going to get worse before they get better. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. And if you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.